Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 7, Book 71, number 632. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Some of the companions of the Prophet came across a tribe amongst the tribes of the Arabs, and that tribe did not entertain them. While they were in that state, the chief of that tribe was bitten by a snake, or stung by a scorpion. They said to the companions of the Prophet, "Have you got any medicine with you or anybody who can treat with ruqyah?" The Prophet's companions said, "You refuse to entertain us, so we will not treat your chief unless you pay us for it." So they agreed to pay them a flock of sheep. One of them, the Prophet's companions, started reciting Surat al-Fatiha and gathering his saliva and spitting it at the snake bite. The patient got cured and his people presented the sheep to them, but they said, "We will not take it unless we ask the Prophet whether it is lawful." When they asked him, he smiled and said, "How do you know that Surat al-Fatiha is a ruqyah? Take it, flock of sheep, and assign a share for me." Volume 7, Book 71, number 633. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. Some of the companions of the Prophet passed by some people staying at a place where there was water, and one of those people had been stung by a scorpion. A man from those staying near the water came and said to the companions of the Prophet, "Is there anyone among you who can do ruqyah, as near the water there is a person who has been stung by a scorpion?" So one of the Prophet's companions went to him and recited Surat al-Fatiha for a sheep as his fees. The patient got cured and the man brought the sheep to his companions, who disliked that and said, "You have taken wages for reciting Allah's book." When they arrived at Medina, they said, "O Allah's Apostle, this person has taken wages for reciting Allah's book." On that Allah's Apostle said, "You are most entitled to take wages for doing a ruqyah with Allah's book." Volume 7, Book 71, number 634. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet ordered me or somebody else to do ruqyah if there was danger from an evil eye. Volume 7, Book 71, number 635. Narrated by Salama that the Prophet saw in her house a girl whose face had a black spot. He said, "She is under the effect of an evil eye, so treat her with a ruqyah." Volume 7, Book 71, number 636. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "The effect of an evil eye is a fact," and he prohibited tattooing. Volume 7, Book 71, number 637. Narrated by Al-Aswad. I asked Aisha about treating poisonous stings, a snake bite or a scorpion sting, with a ruqyah. She said, "The Prophet allowed the treatment of poisonous sting with ruqyah." Volume 7, Book 71, number 638. Narrated by Abdul Aziz Thabit. And I went to Anas bin Malik. Thabit said, "O Abu Hamza, I am sick." On that Anas said, "Shall I treat you with the ruqyah of Allah's Apostle?" Thabit said, "Yes." Anas recited, "O Allah, the Lord of the people, the remover of trouble, please cure, heal this patient, for you are the healer. None brings about healing but you, a healing that will leave behind no ailment." Volume 7, Book 71, number 639. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet used to treat some of his wives by passing his right hand over the place of ailment and used to say, "O Allah, the Lord of the people, Remove the trouble and heal the patient, for you are the healer. No healing is of any avail but yours, healing that will leave behind no ailment. Volume 7, Book 71, number 640. Narrated by Aisha. Allah's apostle used to treat with a ruqya saying, O the Lord of the people, remove the trouble, the cure is in your hands, and there is none except you who can remove it, the disease. Volume 7, Book 71, number 641. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet used to say to the patient, in the name of Allah, the earth of our land and the saliva of some of us cure our patient. Volume 7, Book 71, number 642. Narrated by Aisha. Allah's apostle used to read in his ruqya, in the name of Allah, the earth of our land and the saliva of some of us cure our patient with the permission of our Lord, with a slight shower of saliva, while treating with a ruqya. Volume 7, Book 71, number 643. Narrated by Abu Qatada. I heard the Prophet saying, a good dream is from Allah, and a bad dream is from Satan. So if any one of you sees, in a dream, something he dislikes, when he gets up he should blow thrice, on his left side, and seek refuge with Allah from its evil, for then it will not harm him. Volume 7, Book 71, number 644. Narrated by Aisha. Whenever Allah's apostle went to bed, he used to recite Surat al-Ikhlas, Surat al-Falaq and Surat an-Nas, and then blow on his palms and pass them over his face and those parts of his body that his hands could reach. And when he fell ill, he used to order me to do like that for him. Volume 7, Book 71, number 645. Narrated by Abu Sa'id. A group of the companions of Allah's apostle proceeded on a journey till they dismounted near one of the Arab tribes and requested him to entertain him as their guests, but they, the tribe people, refused to entertain them. Then the chief of that tribe was bitten by a snake, or stung by a scorpion, and he was given all sorts of treatment, but all in vain. Some of them said, will you go to the group, those travelers, who have dismounted near you, and see if one of them has something useful? They came to them and said, O the group, our leader has been bitten by a snake, or stung by a scorpion, and we have treated him with everything but nothing benefited him. Has any one of you anything useful? One of them replied, yes, by Allah, I know how to treat with a ruqya. But by Allah, we wanted you to receive us as your guests, but you refused. I will not treat your patient with a ruqya till you fix for us something as wages. Consequently, they agreed to give those travelers a flock of sheep. The man went with them, the people of the tribe, and started spitting on the bite, and reciting Surat al-Fatiha till the patient was healed and started walking as if he had not been sick. When the tribe people paid him their wages they had agreed upon, some of them, the Prophet's companions, said, distribute the sheep. But the one who treated with the ruqya said, do not do that till we go to Allah's apostle and mention to him what has happened, and see what he will order us. So they came to Allah's apostle and mentioned the story to him, and he said, how do you know that Surat al-Fatiha is a ruqya? You have done the right thing. Divide what you have got, and assign for me a share with you. Volume 7, Book 71, number 646. Narrated by Aisha. The Prophet used to treat some of his wives by passing his right hand over the place of ailment and used to say, O Lord of the people, Remove the difficulty and bring about healing as you are the healer. There is no healing but your healing, a healing that will leave no ailment.